I would rather have soup or sawdust.
I'm gonna assume you want soup?
Yes, because who doesn't love soup? Hello and welcome to HEster 13.
I'm Anarchy.
And I'm Chaos.
And today we're playing a little bit of Frostpunk.
What's going on here?
You'll see.
What am I here for?
You are going to help make some decisions
Oh dear.
about this small little community trying to survive in the apocalypse.
Oh dear, I don't think we want chaos of the world to make decisions. But okay.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is going to break you.
Break me? I'm already broken. I move funny and I snap, crackle, and pop. I breathe and there's a pop. Actually, one of my ribs did just pop.
Rulers of old,
This is giving.
stripped with pride and glory.
What's that movie? The train movie.
Snowpiercer?
Yeah, it's giving that.
Yeah.
Of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Lost our world to snow. And with it,
Oh, just eat the horse.
our last traces
Eat the horses. There's
of
good meat.
humanity.
You live in a refrigerator.
And for
Are you
those
telling
who
me these
remain-
didn't know how to make a fire but
Time
could make a
to adapt.
full-blown machine?
We decided to leave
Out
our
of
homes
metal.
and head north.
Why north?
We roamed for weeks,
Colder north.
maybe months, leaving
Yeah, this
behind
takes place on...
all the things we once
Britain?
believed had made us.
Oh, that explains
They
it.
were-
Very no.
It was hope.
Londoners, they didn't have much
Pushed
room
us forward,
to the south to go.
slowly.
They went over ice. They
And
didn't
also,
go south.
by
they
step,
needed coal. And most of the coal is
we
up
knew
at
the
the north,
cost of our journey.
relative to London.
And we
A new home. We fled London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen, solid, and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, now that the world we know has crumbled. We have to survive. Alright, so got our basic resources. Coal, which we need in order to start our generator, in order to keep warm. Wood, steel, steam cores used to make food to feed our people.
Let them all starve.
We're gonna want to put at least a few people on gathering coal, so we can get the generator started. So this view can show our heat, how cold our people are. We don't want them to get too cold, otherwise they start dying.
Oh yeah, frostbite's totally a thing. What is a game called Frostpunk?
For I think self-explanatory reasons. First goal is generally to try and get housing for everyone.
I mean, that should always be your first goal, is shelter. That and food. If you keep going like this for a while, I say. At least we're alive. Oh, that was a woman, I'm sorry.
So, need a hunter's tent to start collecting food. And cookhouse.
Wait, there's a hope bar and a discontent bar?
Yes, there is.
So interesting.
So, I think we're gonna want to choose on our food. So we got two choices here.
Food law?
Soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly, and eating soup is kind of doesn't, people don't like it as much.
I'm sorry, I love soup.
Or we can go down food additives and add sawdust to food. It's not tasty or healthy, but you know. So which one do you think we should do?
So, you're asking me if I would rather have soup or sawdust?
I'm gonna assume you want soup.
Yes, because who doesn't love soup?
Okay, we said soup. So we go to the cookhouse and select the soup.
Oh my god. Why do you all hate soup? What the f*** is wrong with these people? Soup is wonderful. Soup, people, soup is good for you. Soup is great.
Soon we'll have enough wood. Exploration. Beacon! Start researching. We're out of wood. Oh! People from our convoy, family tore apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She wants us to go find her people in the convoy. Okay. We don't have any food rations, but we got enough food rations for about 2 days. The hunters go at night. They're the only ones that I've reached that do that. Okay. Beacon has been researched. So I guess for our next research choice, we got the steam hub, heaters, got a gathering upgrade, and then one building for each of our 3 main resources, or we got hunter's gear. Right now I'd say I think we should go for the hunter's gear.
I mean, that was
The heating is probably our next choice after that.
I was gonna say that's probably the best choice. Like,
Yeah.
food? There's enough people that they could all huddle together naked.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Probably like not what anyone wants to hear. Oh, you're dying of hypothermia? Find someone and cuddle up.
Dog or child?
Yeah.
Naked cuddles with like your jackets over top of you as a blanket.
Oh. New law time. So, do we want to deal with the dead bodies? Medical?
Dead body.
Fighting arena? Emergency shifts? Or what to do with the children?
Oh god. Take me to corpses.
Okay, so we got 2 options. Cemetery unlocks a new building. Hope rises slightly. And there's no risk of disease from the unburied bodies. But each burial is going to keep people from working for a little bit. And you do have to build one.
Okay.
On the other side, corpse disposal unlocks a new building, a snow pit. You basically just throw it in a pit. Mass burial. Still no risk of disease.
I mean, and frozen bodies.
Bodies are preserved for potential future use. That feels a bit ominous.
That feels like you might be eating them.
You have to dig a snow pit. Hope and discontent. Hope will fall, discontent will rise.
I'm trying to think of the uses for a corpse. And there are a lot of corpse uses.
Fuel.
Fuel. Science.
Yeah.
Um,
So are we leaning
it's
towards
so funny that
corpse
I'm
disposal?
faceless. No, let's go with cemetery. I am all about respecting the dead.
I will say, you don't get to undo these. Once you pick a path, you're on that path.
I can't go against centuries of respect for the dead, though.
So cemetery?
Yes. Because, like, the respect for the dead is not, like, new. Ancient Egypt, super big on that. Even Greece.
Beacon is built. It gets its own cool little animation.
It's a hot air balloon.
It's a hot air balloon on a tether. Yep. So, that unlocks this view.
Oh, interesting.
But we do first have to create a scout team, which does mean we need to pull our people. Where do we want to pull people from? Looks like we got 15 on wood gathering, 15 on coal gathering, 15 hunters, and 5 cooks. We do have some engineers that we can probably spare.
Do you trust a person of science to be a good scout?
Their bodies. Let's take off a couple of the engineers. Ready for surge. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for lost people in Frostland. A woman who came forward is among them. Yeah. Dangers of frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if we keep this will...
I guess we should do something about the frostbite. Alright.
Alright, so we do still have to wait a little bit before we can sign it. But our choice is sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill, but we can keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. Gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated in medical bays. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will also rise slightly. But they stay alive, take up beds, and remain a burden. Or radical treatment. We can try invasive surgery and amputations to try and get them back to work. Their initial treatment will take longer, but they'll eventually be able to work, but they'll have to be amputees.
See, here's the thing. I think it's better, honestly, personal opinion, I would think it would be better to hack off a limb or part of an organ.
On
Preserve
the
the length of
radical
life.
treatment path, we do eventually get access to prosthetics.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because here's the thing. If it's gonna save your life and prolong a better wellness overall, I say go for it. Rather than just sitting there and just doing pointless, things. I would go with
Radical treatment?
radical treatment.
Yeah. Alright. So we decided on radical treatment. Right?
Yes. I just would hope they don't cut my leg off if I fall ill. Oops!
Well,
Too bad!
okay. Book of Laws. I say we go for the emergency shift. Because sooner we have access to it, sooner we can deal with some,
That discontent
problems.
bar went whoop.
Yeah.
So did the sick people.
Master Gathering has been researched, so do we want to research the Steam Hub or one of these?
What resource is getting used up faster?
The wood's probably getting used up fastest, but the coal is the most critical. I want to try and save up for the upgrade. Or do we want to do child labor or the fighting arena, which will reduce discontent?
Well, yeah, don't you love watching people go toe-to-toe and, like, beat the crap out of each other? I mean, I'd love to watch Yeti get hit in the face.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I would. You know what I mean? There's times where you just want to see someone punched in the face.
We can choose what to do with the children.
Here's my thing. I am against child labor. I love a modest proposal, but I'm against child labor.
So you'd want to do the child shelters?
And it won't cause any mischief. Nice. I mean, I'm not mad at child shelter.
Okay.
A new law has passed.
Explore. There we go. Escort the survivors to the city. The scouts will set out towards their city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them, or send the survivors to the city on their own and risk some of them dying along the way.
I would have them escorted because you want to make sure those.
My kid is a fraction.
Get there.
Yeah, we kind of need people.
We need people. We need the workers.
Alright. They have returned with the survivors. Okay. So, more sick beds are needed. Have 3 days to build a new medical outpost. Have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment, or I won't address that now, and discontent will rise.
I feel like a
New medical post?
I mean, 3 days to build it's not bad.
Yeah.
Will Anarchy and Chaos keep the flames of civilization alive? Will Chaos pass the naked cuddle law? And will the survivors finally learn to love soup? Find out next time on Frostpunk.